Okay, so today's job, as you can see down here, there's no alternator. It's sitting up here. I'll go full of oil, which I think, I had a look, it's not coming out of the power steering, but I think it's coming out from the cam covers, running down and choking it up. There's a fair bit of oil around here as well, so I'm sure a bit of the weight from the power steering there might have something to do with it as well. But I got underneath the power steering and had a look, so unless that top one's maybe a little bit coming out of there, but underneath it didn't look wet, so didn't look like it was dripping from there down onto it. So hopefully it's not a serious leak, so this new one doesn't get killed quickly. And I have just noticed back there's a little I think it's a sensor on the air conditioning pipe there. Looks like it's got a little bit of a bubble going on. So yeah, got some of my sockets ready, which I know I need. Another thing I had to do is take off the idler and the tensioner pulleys to get the alternator through. Here was a bit of a labyrinth. I have to undo that union pitting there, get this hose out of the way, drop it in, quickly do that back up before it loses too much fluid, because it does weep out a little bit. It's not under pressure, but a bit of gravity feed not helping it. So I will find somewhere to put my camera, put my welding cap on, because I sweat a lot and it keeps it out of my eyes. It looks silly, but it's good for my sanity, so we'll have a look at that. Alright, got the new alternator here. Nut on it. I've made a mess, I've got oil over the joint. I'll clean that up before it goes everywhere. Too late for the floor. So what we have here now is that fitting. We've gotten past it. And now it's just a little bit of doing that. Now sitting down there on the sway bar and the power steering lines. Next tricky thing is going to be hook up that. Need to get the power cable, I guess, onto the stud there. hope I got that orientation right. Bit of a bugger if I didn't. It'd be annoying. Before I forget, there's a little cover to go on that. Clips on there. Doesn't seem particularly secure, but it's there. And then there's the plug to go into the back of it. Really not a lot of room to work with yet. Well, that orientated pretty well to start with, so that was lucky. Okay. Now, there's a stud at the top which it'll hang from. Now this is going to be difficult because those power steering lines also mount to the bottom bolt and they're going to want to be in the way. And I can really only get one slippery hand in here at a time because this power steering is in the way. A bit better. Yep, steering in the way. Now, why won't that slide back? There it goes. Cool. Well, it's in there. And yep, it does look like I've got the orientation of that correct. So there's a nut that goes on the top. Put that one on first. And then, so the top one's on there. And then, there's not a lot of light, is there? Hope this works. And then there's that bracket I was talking about before with the power steering. Just gonna hang out on the battery for a minute. Don't even see anything from there for the radiator hose. Alright, now that I've found my ratchet. Alright. It's the bottom one done up. That's the top one done up. Next thing is these idlers. So if I remember correctly, this one goes on the top. Yeah, so this one goes up here, which is a right hand thread. It's like a good fit. And this other one, which is the tensioner pulley, these are actually, luckily I remembered a video that I'd watched before I did any damage. These are actually backwards thread, so luckily I didn't get over enthusiastic trying to undo it, end up snapping something off. Oh, it does feel a bit rough in there. What size is that one? It's bigger than that. What it is, 12, 14 I reckon. I gotta put the ratchet probably right in front of me and I can't see it. There it is. Bit tricky trying to do something up when it's adjusting on you. Just getting tighter though. There we go, that's tight. Keep this around the other way. There we go, that one's tight. Now, I need to get the drive belt out of the boot. New serpentine belt for the accessories. Okay, so we're back after our little friend GoPro here decided to overheat and shut himself down. It's always a good idea, take a photo of the way your belt goes. Yeah. So, give you a reference. I guess I'll just put that up there on the cover there. The new belt was in the boot. I'm chucking it on. I mean, it's sort of only goes one sort of way because you got to go from groove sides to smooth sides. Oh, and this belt's going to be a nightmare because it's been rolled up its whole life, and now I've got to get it to go the way I want it. So that goes from a smooth one. That one there that I'm putting it over at the moment is the hydraulic fan drive. Toyota came up with to keep things nice and smooth and quiet. It's a good idea. It takes up a lot of room though. So that goes over there, and then bring my screen back up. Yep, it goes across to the power steering, and then down to the alternator. Oh man, this is just going everywhere. This is all kinds of not fun because new belt wanted to do its own thing. came over everything but the actual tensioner itself. So go back to the when I was doing it up before, putting tension on it and it was moving, which is what we want to happen now. So I can push that all the way down, slip that on, and holy shit, we got it. I mean, holy things. Now, have a look. That one seems to be on there alright. It's over there alright. Yeah. Check the bottom of the crank. Or the harmonic balancer, I should say. Drive pulley. Air conditioner. Yep, that all feels pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so yeah, pain in the ass, but we got there in the end. All right, next thing to do. These 3 ball bolts left over. Put the these HRDs. I have to change them out. Otherwise I won't get it registered with them on there. Okay. The airbox back on. Oh yeah. Yuck, this needs replacing. Slide that down into there first, and this one here just needs to be pushed down. Persuade it. Get the fuck on there. Oops, I mean, get the hell on there. Turn this down. Alright, that's empty. It's a good start. Now, the battery back up. Just go over everything that I've done and hope I've got it right. I mean, nothing started to smoke yet, so that's good. Yeah, just think it through. The engine fan fluid just smells like automatic transmission. It's okay. Haven't really touched anything else. Now, oh well. Moment of truth, I guess. I don't think this needs unlocking. Now, not sure why that's beeping. There he goes. Open the window in case I've got to turn it off in a big hurry. soften up a bit. Yeah, let's see. DC. 14.5, beauty. That's charging. Let's put the aircon on and see what happens. Put that down, turn that off. Just quieten down whatever's making that problem. AC. Being quiet now. Tension is wiggling around, all this tension. That's running off too. I reckon it's not sitting on that crank properly, so let's turn this off. I reckon I'm a tooth out on that crank. You guys can sit back there while I do this. But that feels alright. I don't understand why. Everything's sitting where it should be. Why? I can't figure it out. Everything's slotted in properly. Everything's in its right groove. That's smooth on the Hummark balancer there. It's all flush. Unless for some reason I haven't got this alternator sitting in its right spot. Don't know how, it's only 2 bolts. And they're both tight. I'll get in there and try and tighten them up a little bit more, see what happens. Accidentally loosened off a couple of things that weren't supposed to be loosened off. That might have upset the tension. I have to, great, I'm going to take this belt off again. I don't get it. I'm not sure what was wrong with it. Because I changed out these bearings, but they're all seated nicely. Can't figure out why that wasn't running properly. As you can see here where it was rubbing. Black mark there. WD-40 in there to clean out the hole. But none of these other things have moved. There's absolutely no reason for it. Do not understand. That alternator's definitely home, but that wouldn't change it. Oh, actually, no, it probably would. That felt a lot nicer than last time. I reckon there was crap in those threads. I reckon that wasn't done up properly. Hopefully that was it. Now to get this bugger of a belt back on. And then on she goes. Now. Oh, lucky there's a breeze coming through there today. Now, how does it all look? Air conditioning seems fine. That one's fine. How's the crank doing? Feels alright. Alternator feels alright. Power steering feels alright. Let's go again. And it's still doing it. It's just the belt itself just needs to warm up a bit, run itself in. I'm not sure. Before I go for a drive though, we'll ask the people, but yeah. Alright, back again. Sent my mate Tony a quick video of this and asked him what he reckoned, and running off, and that's running off, but everything else is right. They're all grooved correctly. Can't figure this one out. What the hell? It's rubbing on there, so I don't know if the belt just needs to warm up and learn to settle down, but I'm not sure. He said, you know, check the harmonic balancer, because that's, you know, something that they have in common, and I figured that the only thing between those two running off was that. And so I thought, oh well, before I start the video I'll find the correct size socket, and I put it on there to check it, and look at that, finger tight. It is loose. That's not good, so hopefully it's not chewed out the front of the crank from being loose. So yeah, bit of a worry, big worry actually. So I'll take the belt off again, and hopefully I don't need to use, I do have a harmonic balancer puller, but there's no way I'm going to fit it in there. Or I might just crank it up tight, and hopefully that pulls it back into where it's supposed to be. So put it on there for now. It doesn't seem big enough for the job, but might be alright. Get it on there. Oh. I'm just going to be turning the engine. Yeah, fine compression. I know it's going to be on compression there because that's top dead center and it's just gone past it. Okay. Not sure how to hold the engine still while I do that without damaging something. We'll be back. Okay, so didn't bother filming it, just took these little clips off, moved this hose, just loosened it so that it now sits out the way so we can get the rattle gun in there. Now I need to put some Loctite on there. Just take the bolt out, just Loctite it and then send it and hope for the best, but I don't know if I should at least try and get it out, just to see. I don't know, might just send it and see how it goes, but I'll take it off first so I can get some Loctite onto it. Hang on, reverse. Let's leave that hanging for a minute. Now, because I ran it before, everything's stupidly hot. Oof. It doesn't look real nice. Now, hopefully this Loctite is alright. I used it when I did a friend's wheel bearing thread locker. Seems to have worked. Run everywhere. Hopefully that's. Don't remember it being so running last time. Maybe I need to shake it up better. But that sounds amazing on film. Oh, yeah. That's more what it should look like. Gooey. It's more like it. That's a lot too, so hopefully I don't have to get this off anytime soon. Hopefully that's done it. Alright, all the tools are away. Well, away from the engine. Let's have another look at this. Still shit. Alright guys, I didn't film the last little bit, but the crank harmonic balancer on the crank is tightened, new belt's on, it's running now. It was shiny because a bit of silicone spray seemed to have got it to settle down and run in and play the game, so I have to keep an eye on that. Hopefully it's not just a band-aid fix, it's going to rear its ugly head again down the road, so I'll go for a bit of a drive and just see what happens, I guess. Anyway, that about wraps it up. Cheers.